Hello everyone, Rurikhan here, coming at you with an episode of Kast. This episode is mostly just an update to keep you guys up to date on what's been going down. As you guys might be aware, I was at E3. I was going to say last week. I mean, the days are kind of melding together for me right now. I guess it's not last week yet because today is Saturday, but tomorrow is going to be Sunday, so I guess I could say last week, but whatever. I was at E3 in Los Angeles, and it was a blast. It was just, everything was amazing. I had a lot of fun while I was there. I did a lot of stuff. But this particular video, I don't want to go into too many details. I just wanted to give you guys kind of like a short summary of things that you can expect. And one of those things is going to be like my E3 trip log, because there's actually a very interesting story that I've been telling to a lot of people while I was in LA. So a lot of people already know what happened to me on my E3 trip, which was something a little bit amazing, not amazing in a good way. It was something amazing in a really, really, really bad way. Also, something else that I need to know is, what do you guys think of the audio quality on this particular video? Because I am using something, a new setup. So the audio quality should be not quite as good as usually, but it will allow me to do different angles with the camera, because usually I use this microphone that you guys see right here to record these particular videos. And right now I'm actually using a different microphone that's directly connected to the camera. So I'll have to know from you guys if you guys think that's okay, like do you think the quality is good or not, because this would actually allow me to do a lot more cool stuff with the camera now that I have this new microphone. And by the way, thank you very much, Sidestrafe, because he was the one who got me the microphone and had got it shipped to the place where I was going to be in America, so that I would be set up and good to go to record stuff with my camera. So Sidestrafe, thank you very much, brother. You are amazing. Now, there's going to be a lot of thank yous in my next video. Particularly to the people, a lot of people that work at Maker, because they were really just amazing for me while I was there. They really pulled through. They allowed me to do a lot of stuff, got me access to a lot of closed door presentations and a lot of interviews and a lot of other really cool stuff. So it's like the people at Maker just made me feel really at home while I was there, and it was just really amazing. Like the trip. I mean, if I could change a couple of things about the trip, let's just say that I would change the planning of it, and you guys will find out why in my next video. I mean, I don't want to tease you guys. It's just that it's a really long story, and I wanted to try to make this video a little bit smaller, because I think that my E3 trip log video is going to be like a 2-hour video. I mean, I don't know, I might have to split it, like part 1, part 2, part 3, I don't know, it depends, because I mean, I got a lot of stuff that I want to talk about my trip to E3. I mean, especially like for people that are planning on doing E3, and you know, for people that are planning on actually taking the big league, going to conventions, all that stuff. I really want to try and do something in that particular video that will help them out, but it's also like a log of every single thing that I've done while I was there. What else did I want to talk about today? Yes, updates that are going to be coming to the channel, because obviously I wasn't able to really upload stuff while I was in LA, because there just wasn't any time. Like, I had no time to really upload things or anything. But trust me, I did a lot of things. I really did a lot of things. I feel like I could have done more if I was better prepared, but I'm going to have to go ahead and say that that wasn't entirely my fault, because, damn it, I'm already going into this whole story of stuff that happened at E3, so never mind. Let's just try to focus on the updates. The thing is, I've been kind of awake for a while now, and I've just had the 2 plane rides back to Portugal. And I only got, like, I don't know, 6 hours of sleep just a couple of minutes ago. So my mind is still not 100%. I really felt like I needed to do this video to kind of update you guys. So stuff that you can expect that's going to be coming to the channel pretty soon is, number one, the E3 trip log, which is, I'm going to do a big, really big vlog. Number two, I'm also going to do a written version of that for people that don't want to watch like a full-on video about me talking about E3, and I want to start doing written content on my website. I think I've mentioned this before. So that whole E3 trip log, because the E3 trip log was something that I just started writing on my phone, and I just kept on writing and writing and writing, and right now it's like this just huge wall of text that I need to kind of sort through and really type out, because the point of writing the E3 trip log was that I wanted to write, like, you know, topics so that I could do a video about it. And I started really writing a lot of stuff that it wasn't just topics, is what I mean. It's just like I started getting inspired to just keep on writing a whole bunch of stuff. So I feel that deserves like its own article on my website, simply because it feels like, at least I don't know, while I was typing it, I just felt inspired and I thought it looked kind of cool. So that's something you can look forward to, the E3 trip log, and then there's going to be a whole bunch of E3 content. I can't really detail too much on it now. I actually have like a whole bunch of cards on my hand of people that I met while I was at E3. I'm just going to go through them and tell you guys about stuff that you can expect to see, like in terms of interviews and whatnot. Because here's the thing, I got to follow one of Maker's cruise arounds, and I like one of Maker's cruise around, and I got to like film a lot of the interviews they did, but it's like they were filming it and I was filming the same stuff that they were filming, and I also helped out like with questions that I knew for certain games, and I just tried helping out the different crews of Maker that were conducting interviews and whatnot. I try to help out as much as I could, because I mean, if they allowed me to like follow them on the floor and they got me access to all this amazing stuff that I would have never seen otherwise, not to mention that you guys will find out in the next video again. You guys find out in the next video again what happened, and like if it wasn't for them, I would have been completely unprepared for E3, and I would probably have not even watched, I don't know, a fifth of what I ended up watching while I was there. So yeah, it was just like really completely crazy and insane. But yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch of interviews, and the thing is, Maker's actually trying to send me their footage so that I can like use their footage directly, which would be a lot higher quality than the footage that I recorded with my camera. Because I mean, they had like professional film crews, professional audio guys, and it's like their stuff is going to end up looking a lot better than whatever my camera shot. So I was asking them to see if it was possible for them to send me the footage. They're working on getting clearance for that, so I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. If it doesn't happen, it's fine, because it's like I got the footage on my camera, but like the audio is not going to be as good, the video is not going to be as good. It's just their stuff is obviously a lot better because they're professionals, and like I've said often, I'm not that good with a camera on my hands. I'm not. I mean, like, sure, I can film and stuff, but it's like I'm not a professional film kind of guy. But anyways, between the interviews, the ones that you can expect now, and these are not in any particular order, but like the interviews that you can expect to hit my channel will be interviews on, oh look, it's a CD Projekt Red card, so I guess that's Witcher 3. I got another card here, but this was a public relations and marketing guy. He wasn't really working for the company, but this is for Square Enix, so it's going to be Thief and Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn, which I actually really liked what I saw at E3 of Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn. What else we got here? Oh yeah, Warframe. And I actually did the Warframe interview. Like, the way that Maker shoots interviews, you actually don't listen to the voice of the person who's conducting the interview, so they just have like people rephrase the answer to include the question in there. And the thing is, like, you're not going to know that it's me, but like I was the one doing the interview for Warframe. And let's see, as I go through these cards. Oh yeah, I met the founder of the Structoid, Nero, which that was really cool as well. I need to hit him up with an email later. Another interview that I got was with Supergiant Games for Transistor, and that game just is friggin' amazing. Like, I thought it was amazing the first time I saw it. I thought it was amazing now when I saw it. And I got to do the Transistor interview, which actually, as of today is what? I think it's the 15th when I'm recording this video. Today on the 15th of June. That interview has actually already been uploaded to the TGS channel. So if you go and check that out, the person conducting that interview is me. Yeah, I'm so proud. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Obviously, you're going to see a whole bunch of Dark Souls 2 stuff. Dark Souls 2 stuff. I actually got to play it. I'm still planning out how I'm going to do the video where I will talk about the gameplay and whatnot. I'm not really going to talk about that on this video. Still planning out how I'm going to do that particular video. I also conducted the interview with Huey Tanimura. So that was just like, my mind exploded when they told me, yeah, man, you're going to be the one doing the interview. I mean, you're here. I did the questions. I did everything. And here's the thing, like, I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it because, I mean, I went into E3 completely unprepared. Like, totally unprepared. So, like, when they said that I was going to have a chance to actually interview with Yui Tanimura from Dark Souls 2, I was like, what the fuck, man? I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready. So it's like that day at the hotel, I was just like trying to come up with questions, and I didn't even have internet, and I was just like trying to come up with stuff. It's like, oh man, I got to come up with stuff. And it's like, this was after a really long plane ride. So I mean, the questions might have not necessarily been the best, and then to even make it worse, a lot of the interview that they were just like, oh, we can't really talk about that. And I was like, God damn it, no, don't stonewall me, come on. But I still think it was a pretty cool interview. I think you guys will enjoy it. And I have a lot, and I mean a lot, to talk about on the topic of Demon's Souls 2, so you guys can expect a lot about that. I met a couple more people from Sony Iberia and Sony Portugal, which was pretty cool. As a matter of fact, one of the Sony people is actually going to get a special thank you on the next video, because she really helped me out when I was just like going to E3, and it's like I had nothing in my plans, and I don't want to go I keep mentioning this big story that I'm going to be talking about in the next video, but it's just like like I said, it's a really long story. But you guys will find out why that happened, and like what happened with her and how she really helped me out. So, I mean, I can even just say big thanks to Sony Portugal right here, because they were just friggin' amazing. They just did a lot of cool stuff for me, as did Maker Studios in LA. I mean, most of the people that I met in this trip were just like totally flat out amazing. So I got another card here. This is from The Witcher 3 people as well. Oh yeah, there's going to be an interview about Bayonetta 2. Unfortunately, it is a Wii U exclusive, so I most likely will not be playing it, but we still got an interview. There's going to be an interview on Titanfall. Oh yeah, Titanfall. That game looked amazing. And oh yeah, and just in case you guys are thinking like, so how'd you like the conferences? I didn't watch like almost any of them because I was way too busy doing other stuff. Like, I didn't watch the Microsoft press conference. I watched like bits and pieces of it. That's where I saw Titanfall for the first time. So I didn't watch the Microsoft press conference. I didn't watch the EA press conference, and I didn't watch the Ubisoft press conference. The only conference I actually watched was the Sony one, because I was there. I was at the Sony press conference, and it was just like amazing. I'm gonna have to do like a separate video just to talk about the conference experience, because that was just like freaking blew my mind. Another interview that you guys can expect is Capcom. There's going to be a Capcom interview about Lost Planet 3. Oh yeah, there's going to be an interview about Secret Ponchos. If you guys haven't heard of that game yet, make sure to Google it, because I'm going to be talking about that, and there's going to be an interview on the channel about that as well. I actually have a card here, and I'm not even sure from whom this is. I'm looking at it and I'm like, damn it, I don't remember who this guy is. It's like, I gave away so many cards and people gave me so many cards that it's like, unless your card has like the name of a gaming company or something, it's like I can't even remember. It was insane. There's most likely going to be an interview about Saints Row the 4th on the channel as well. I actually got to play that too. Now that I think about it, those were the 2 games I played. I think I only played 2 games while I was there. I played Dark Souls 2 and I played Saints Row 4. The rest of the time, I was just way too busy chasing after interviews and whatnot to even play games. That's how crazy it was. I did absolutely no coverage of the Xbox One because, I mean, most of my audience is like PlayStation and PC anyways. And to be completely honest, I mean, I'm not saying that the Xbox One is not a good product. I know that there's a lot of console wars and all that shit going left, right, and center. I'm just saying that I don't see myself getting an Xbox One. So, I mean, in order not to waste anyone's time, I ended up not chasing too much after Xbox One stuff. And if you guys are wondering, well, why'd you go and do Titanfall then? Because it's not an Xbox One exclusive. I mean, I'm not sure if they announced in the press conference that it was an exclusive or not, but according to the guy I talked to, he said that there was going to be a Steam release. So I was like, fuck yeah! I'm excited about Titanfall now, because I mean, like, I was really sad about the fact that I wasn't going to be able to play that particular game because it looked like it was really cool. And the last card that I have here, I think you guys are going to find this funny. See if you guys can recognize, oh, it's actually not focusing, unfortunately, but I think you guys can recognize it at a distance, because I put this in manual focus because due to lighting conditions in the studio and whatnot, it's like, it's going to constantly shift in and out of focus, but I think you guys are going to recognize this image, I hope. Like, I actually met Angry Joe at a maker party. It was really cool. It was such a, I had the time of my life. So for the next couple of days, I'm going to be trying to put up as much E3 content as possible. It's just, I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to start uploading that stuff because I'm just so tired, and I also want to get back to all these people that I met at the conference, so I might end up prioritizing that. But for a while, I think we're going to go with 2 videos a day. I'm going to start probably putting out 2 videos a day, and yeah, that's going to be how things are going to have to work for a while. Another thing is I'm probably going to start posting my videos like when I'm back on my 1-day video routine. They're probably going to start going up later in the day, because when I was in LA, I realized like my videos are going up at like 10 a.m. here. It's like, I'm not sure that's such a good idea. I mean, I don't know, because I mean, LA is a big part of my market, I think. And thing is, I also want people in Europe to be able to see those on time. I mean, I might just push it back like 2 hours or something so people can watch that stuff over dinner if you're in Europe, or like over the beginning of your lunch if you're in the US. So I don't know, but I'm really thinking about like moving the videos like 2 hours forward, like every single video, like 2 hours forward, maybe even 3. I mean, 9:30, I think people still watch videos at 9:30, so I don't know. I'm definitely thinking about moving the whole thing up a little bit. So that would give it a lunchtime in the USA and around dinner / after dinner in Europe. And then I'm thinking maybe even like another video like on midnight for when I'm doing 2 videos. So midnight in Europe for everyone that wants to stay up late and still watch videos. And that will give it like, I don't know, afternoon in LA. So, I mean, that's my thinking anyways. And also something else that I gotta start working on is going to be this. Gotta start working on The Last of Us, because obviously it came out a while ago. My wife actually got me this, and it came out a while ago. I obviously still haven't done any content on it. I can't wait to try it out. But I also got a lot of other stuff to do. I got to really just put out all that E3 content. Although right now I'm kind of waiting on Maker to see if they can get me their footage, because like I said, it's going to be a lot better than if I use the footage that I got on my camera. And we'll see how that goes. And once again, just give me feedback on what you guys thought of the audio quality of this particular podcast. Like, you guys thought this is cool. Like I know that probably the other one's going to sound a lot better, but this microphone would allow me to do a lot more angles, like this particular angle we're doing right now, which is like with my computers in the background, and you know, it's just like it's a lot easier because this one's just attached to the camera. The video is going to come out with the audio on it, and I'm not going to have to do any syncing, any weird stuff. It's just going to be a lot faster to do. So, I mean, you guys let me know if that's okay, if you feel that's not okay. For the E3 trip log, though, I'm probably going to end up using this bad boy because that thing is just going to be so long that I don't want you guys to have to listen to like subpar quality voice or anything. I don't know, but this was just a test as well as an update. So consider yourselves updated on a lot of the stuff that was going down, and get ready because if everything goes according to plan, there's going to be a lot of V3 coming down at this channel. Unfortunately, not as much as I would like. I totally beat myself up, like always thinking, man, I could have done so much more. I could have done so much better if only I had prepared, but that's going to be a story for another video. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave me your comments, feedback, all the kinds of good stuff in the comment section below. And I will see you guys in the next one. How was I looking?